Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome back to the Dragon Ball Sparking video. I'm Lethal, what up? And in this video, we are actually going to go over some information that came out for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero's DLC pack. So this actually just came out not that long ago, maybe an hour ago, so I'm a little bit late, but I'm going to try to get this posted up as soon as possible. Essentially, we got the timeline of what we can expect for the upcoming DLC. So I'm going to read the post that was up on social media. It basically goes, for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, as a season pass bonus, you can summon Shenron to obtain items such as customers or Zenny. And it says, additionally, the season pass bonus also includes 3-day early access to 3 DLC packs, which we kind of already know all this stuff, but we actually are getting somewhat of the timelines here. So DLC 1 is to be released around Q1 of 2025. And this is going to be focusing on playable characters from Dragon Ball Super Superhero Movie, which, let's be real, that's Beast Gohan essentially. Probably, we know the Gammas already, right? But we could be seeing Beast Gohan and like Orange Piccolo. Maybe Baby Pan, right? We could be seeing that. I don't know about Cell. Actually, Cell Max makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a ton of sense. So yeah, you could probably expect to see even Cell Max because we have giant playable characters, right? Giant monsters. You got the apes, you got Rudagarin. Like that's a thing. Then it says DLC 2. To be released around Q1 of 2025 as well. Contains playable characters from the Dragon Ball Daima series, which we already know. We got the Daima Goku, so I guess we can expect to see Vegeta. And there's also the other new characters that they're introducing into the show, so that makes sense. And then it says DLC 3 to be released around Q2 of 2025. And these contain playable characters from the Dragon Ball Daima series as well. So basically, we're going to get 2 sets of DLCs focusing on Daima characters, which makes sense. Q1, interesting because by the time Q1 is basically like January up to like maybe January to like February, March-ish. I think you might be able to expect it around that time frame. That's generally like Q1 timing. It's usually the beginning of the years when it ends, going into like Q2, Q3, Q4. Basically, there's each quarters for the business calendar of how all that stuff works. So essentially, I would say Q1, you can expect that up until like maybe like February, March, right? So that's when you can expect these to drop. But there is 2 sets, so that could be maybe 1 in January or 1 in February, maybe, and then the other one March, or maybe it's 1 in January, 1 in March, or something like that. So expect roughly that time frame of next year when we can expect to see DLC 1 and DLC 2. So Superhero first, and then Daima, which again, Superhero we know is the Gammas, but it's going to be multiple characters, so Beast Gohan along with him, or maybe Orange Piccolo, like I said, which makes sense. And the Pan, I was saying, so Max even makes even more sense. And then DLC 2, right, more Dragon Ball Daima. We got the Goku. So it makes sense that we're going to be seeing probably the Vegeta, and then the rest of the characters, maybe the Piccolo, So, and then again, they're introducing new characters, so maybe it makes more sense to do more of the newer characters. But I feel like Vegeta, you kind of have to throw him in here. It was a shocker to not even see Vegeta in here just yet, but I think that was kind of just their way of like, Daima's happening, right? Throw at least Goku in there. But yeah, so DLC 2 and 3 are focusing on Daima, so just keep that in mind. And then DLC 3 is Q2 of 2025. In my mind, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's probably like the end of springtime, maybe going into summerish. So like maybe like March, April, maybe May, maybe that's Q2. Some of that might be falling into Q3, maybe, because Q3 would probably be more. No, I think actually Q3 might be more of like mid to end summer, going into like early like winter, if anything. So because Q4 goes, I think, into even January potentially or something like that. It's a little confusing, but that's just kind of how it works. But in my mind, DLC 3, expect to see that, I would say, makes the most sense to sort of see that by, I would say, at least May, if anything. But if anything, April, I think you could also see that as well. But yeah, I was going to stop this lo-fi track because it's going a little bit too long here. But basically, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what the information that we just got. I figured I would throw it in a video real quick, upload that for you guys to kind of check out and get excited for, because we do know, right, we're getting DLC for the game, and so it's cool to kind of see like the time frames of when we can sort of expect some of these. So pretty exciting, man. It's pretty exciting to see them have a bit of a roadmap and content with characters to drop along the way here. So, and they're also going to be doing potentially other stuff too. So hopefully, fingers crossed, right, it's more than just characters. Maybe we just get more costumes and stuff like that. And I think they kind of teased and said sort of things like that. So, yeah, get excited, man. DLC pack is, we got the time frames, right? We know what to expect and when to get excited for them and whatnot. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's pretty much going to be the video. I think that covers pretty much the bulk of this part of the news, but I just wanted to put that together and throw it out there. So in case anybody is curious, this is when we can be expecting the upcoming DLC. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to comment down below. What do you want to see from the DLCs or even more future DLCs? Yeah, let me know in that comment section. I'm Lethal1Up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.